Hi, Miss Baker. This is Jordan. Me and Aya are gonna split it up. Even though she's not here, she's gonna do her part from her house, cause she's sick right now. So the name of our project is called Enchanted. Name of our park is called Enchanted Anatomy. Um, our theme is kind of like a magical, princessy, castle-y type of theme. So yeah, it's enchanted. The first attraction is called Slippery Slope. So this is the main part of this attraction is the urethra, but the bladder is also connected to the urethra, and this system depicts the urinary system. So the function of the urethra is to release like the fluid waste that's in the bladder. So the people act as the waste, and they'll walk up the ladder, the stairs, and they'll get inside, and then they'll just slide down the urethra tube, and they'll land in the pool of water, and that's kind of basically like the toilet, but in this case, it's a pool. Um, Three facts. A couple of facts, features of this urinary system is that it removes waste products from our body and releases hormones to control our blood pressure. Excuse me. The next attraction is called Beautiful Bumper. So this is basically just bumper cars, and they depict the reproductive system because one of the cards is the egg cell and the other cards are the sperm cells. And the function of the egg and sperm cells is to join together to form an embryo. So when people are in the carts and they bump each other, that's the process of them forming an embryo. So we're making babies in the well, not really babies, but that's what it's supposed to be doing. Features of the reproductive system is that it's the site for fertilization, and it also secretes female sex hormones, and it transports sperm. The next attraction is called the heart attack. So the organ that we use for this system is the heart, and the function of the heart is to transport blood throughout the body, well, to pump blood throughout the body, so from your head to your toes. Yeah, that's what it does. And the blood cells are the blood cells is the seats basically. So people are sit on the seats, and the heart, when everybody gets situated and locked in, the heart will turn and spin them around, and that will be the process of the heart pumping blood. The features of the cardiovascular system is that it helps make the body maintain constant temperature and transport nutrients, gases, and waste products around the body. So that's what the heart attack does. The next attraction is called the diaphragm. So the organ we use for this system is the diaphragm, and that's part of the respiratory system. So the function of the diaphragm is to push and pull air out of the lungs. So basically, when the diaphragm moves down, it pulls air inside the lungs, and when the diaphragm moves up, it pushes the air out. So how our attraction reflects this is that people will climb up the ladder, and then it will get put onto these ropes, and then the diaphragm push and pull them down. So basically, they'll be bouncing up and down, up and down, and the people that are being moved up and down, that they act as the air that's being pushed and pulled out of the lungs. And this is just the area where they will get off at when they're done with the ride. Some features of the respiratory system is that it brings oxygen into the body and expels water and carbon dioxide from the body, and also it produces airflow that makes speech possible. So basically, it helps you talk. The Whirly Derby is the next ride that we did, and they depict the nerves, and the nerves are part of the nervous system. So the function of the nerves is to relay messages and information, and basically send signals throughout the body. So if you have a sensation in your toe, it will send a impulse to your brain to tell you to tell you how to react, basically. So how our system, how our attraction depicts that is that we have we have the rods starting at the same place, but they go to different places. So like the blue rod, it goes up. It starts right here, but it'll go up because that's where it's sending the message to, or where it's receiving it from. And the other rod does the same thing. And also it shows how the nerves look in your body, because the nerves go all over the place. They're not at a design, like they're not at a designated area. Excuse me. So some fun features of this attraction is that, some fun features of the nervous system is that it collects sensory input from the body, then it processes that sensory input, and then it responds accordingly to that input that was received. And that's all for my video.